What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Donovan Sharpe is one of the most infamous manosphere creators on planet Earth. And it's because he's one of the most hated guys. It's not just subscribers or people who feel like he scammed them, me being one of them. It's just content creators also. Now, don't get me wrong, content creators can fall out. I have my enemies. We all have our enemies. That's just what comes into this game. We're competitors in the industry that's worth a lot of money, so unfortunately some guys feel that money is everything, which that's what Donovan does. But Donovan wants to take some credit for Kevin Samuels' success. As funny as that is, I want to play that clip and then I'm going to come back.
Throughout my time in the content creation space, I've been fortunate enough to have collaborated with 3 different channels that have all reached 1 million subscribers. Fresh and Fit, Pearl Davis, and of course the late great Kevin Samuels. I had each of these creators on long before they blew up. I had Kevin on for the first time way back on May 5th of 2018. This was back when he was a men's image consultant. A little over a year later, I had Myron Gaines on. I used to host a panel show called The Six, where both Myron and Kevin were on the panel for about a year or so. Those were legendary panels. Well, about a year after that, I collaborated with Pearl. Now, I'm sure some of you are thinking, stop clout chasing, Donovan. None of those people needed you. Well, maybe. But let me ask you this rhetorical question. What would have happened if I had never reached out to collaborate with them? Would Kevin and Pearl still have blown up?
Also, Donovan Sharpe, take some shots at yours truly, which is also very incredible.
As great as my time has been in the Red Pill community, it certainly hasn't come without its challenges. Early on, I collaborated with O'Shea Duke Jackson, who, unfortunately for me, is the male avatar for degenerates who race bait, simp, and engage in the endless self-hatred and victim mentality otherwise known as the quote-unquote black community. O'Shea did all the usual things that niggas do to black men. He sold me on the idea that us collaborating could help the both of us, then of course he turned his back on me in the end. He told Black YouTube that I was trying to start a Black 21 convention behind his back. Dude flat out lied. And I proved that he was lying with receipts in the video above. O'Shea reaffirmed a lesson I learned better than 3 decades ago. And that lesson was that a disproportionate amount of black people in America react negatively to success, prosperity, and true community.
Now again, I want to play this third clip in which Donovan Sharpe admits he is a liar, he is a scam artist, and that maybe he shouldn't be trusted. This is his own words, right? Play that clip.
Now, I've had other rough patches along the way. The mistake of collaborating with Tory, Steve the Dean Williams, and Obsidian, those come to mind right off the top of my head. And look, guys, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I was blameless in all of these situations. Yes, I sold O'Shea 4 articles I sold to Roosh, but the only difference was that it was, quote, blackened, if you know what I mean. That was wrong. I had bitten off more than I could chew, I was overextended, I took a shortcut, and I got caught. There are no 2 ways about it. I was wrong, I made a mistake. But I did make O'Shea whole again by submitting 4 original articles over the next few days. So no, guys, I'm not an angel. I've made mistakes, and I've done some shady shit both on and offline. Yes, I've written several bad checks and got caught. Yes, I've been sued 3 times. Yes, I've been arrested nearly 3 dozen times. Yes, I've knocked out a few guys, which has made me a multiple-time convicted felon. Those are my skeletons, guys. My life is an open book at this point. Now, if you want to pretend that you care so much about my character flaws that you don't think you can learn from my experiences, then I can't help you.
Firstly, let me just say this. I'm not even going to go ahead on and go into a penis measuring contest of who found who put who on. I think those people in the community of the manosphere of black YouTube, I mean, if you go and just look at, type in the Pan-African Dating Show, type in the Pan-African Dating Show on TikTok. I mean, when it comes to creating things from the ground up, King Ganda YouTube channel, The Celebrity Junk, I've done it in many different areas. So, I don't have to speak for anybody today with that. Fine. Let's say he helped Kevin Samuels. a little bit. The issue is, Donovan, why haven't you helped yourself? I'm not even going to go back and forth about who helped who get on, because Fresh and Fit are flourishing. You're not. Kevin gets more views than you dead than you do alive now. And also, you can't keep any friends. I mean, you get terrible and terrible every year, worse and worse. And you have no level of, you think you have a level of self-awareness to talking about you're a scam artist and all this, which is true, right? But there's nobody who will touch you with a 10-foot pole. You fell out with the valuetainment guys, you fell out with the black sector, and you're over there by yourself. You're over there dusty. You're over there completely terrible. Every year I get better in this business. Me personally, I extend more out. I do more different things. I bring more different concepts to the internet, especially in the black sector. Every year, you don't. You're still awful. You're still terrible. And then you have a problem with black people. But here's the guy that has scammed his own father. Here's the guy that tried to scam me, a guy that was trying to help him. He tried to scam me, a guy who tried to help him. Yet you're trying to blame somebody for being a bad person and then taking credit for somebody who has never publicly really acknowledged you for ever doing anything for them. Nobody was, for the most part, maybe Fresh and Fit. But if you want to say that, who found you? Who put you on? I mean, you see what I'm saying? And this guy is so irrelevant. I mean, I'm just saying this is how delusional a lot of men are. A lot of men are so delusional. They're wasting their time blaming others for their failures. The reason why Donovan Sharpe is a loser, he continues to be a loser. He continues to fall. You wanted to be over there in the white sector? Fine, you're one over there. You can't get along with anybody. Nobody likes you over there. You're struggling every year. Your conference is struggling every year. You're dusty every year. You're dustier every year. Why is that? Because of you. That's why. Nobody likes you because of you. You have all these felonies, all these problems, going to jail for those things. The lady you're dealing with has a child. You're calling her your niece. No, you are with a single mom, Donovan, and you're playing stepdad. You've been exposed. Yet you're taking shots at other people. It's crazy that this guy still wants to sell like $1,000 courses. How, bro? Like, be honest with yourself. Are you serious? I don't think you're that serious. But guys, what do you think? It's your Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of Celebrity Junk. Preaching for all you, the Celebrity Bell. We're out.